What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy the D here, the Captain of the Thunder God Pirates, and welcome to another One Piece chapter review. Yet again, before we get started, thank you so much to everybody who watches my videos, everybody who reacts, everybody who comments and subscribed. And if you're hearing me for the first time and you want to hear more, if you like what you hear from here on out, definitely hit that like button, definitely hit the subscribe button so you'll be notified when I post other videos, and the bell, so you actually know when I post. And leave me a comment telling me what you think. But without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get started today. One Piece, chapter 1013, Anarchy in the Big Mom. Alright, so we pick up immediately where we left off last time, with Ulti on the ground still shaken from Nami's attack. And Usopp, yet again, like, Nami, what are you thinking? Like, hey, what are you doing? And yet again, he's keeping with his coward aesthetic. Hey, we gotta go. She's gonna get up again, and also he hasn't forgotten Big Mom is right there with a very pissed off look on her face, just hovering over her. So then we cut in closer to Usopp to where he's trying to wake Tama, and it's not looking good. She's shaking and she's got some blood coming out of her mouth, and it looks like her face is scarred. To which Nami, yet again being the Straw Hat, who I think cares the most about children, saying, screw it, she's gonna chase after us either way. And then Nami, yet again, in her boldness, like in her anger, she's forgotten all fear, and she's like, nah, she got this coming. She deserves his ass whooping. So Big Mom, yet again, she cuts away from her grimace to worry about Tama, asking her if she's still alive. But as she's doing that, Ulti is getting up, and she comments on Nami saying, oh, so you finally decided to stay and fight. But then we have the Beast Pirates, who are laughing at Nami. Because yet again, you gotta remember, they don't know a lot about Nami's fighting style. And they see Nami twirling what is essentially a baton. And they're like, that's not gonna do anything. You're pretty much a cheerleader taking on a fucking Pachycephalosaurus. But it's then that Nami unleashes Tornado Tempo. And it's a direct hit from Ulti, but yet again, Ulti being an ancient Zoan, is able to pretty much shrug that off, grab Nami by her arms, and then comment that, hey, thank you, I can finally, she's like, well, you can't get away now, I can finally pulverize your skull. And she grabs Nami's arms, pulls her close, cocks her head back to hit her with an ulti mortar. And Usopp is freaking out, because he knows, Nami's already taken a couple of these, and, yet again, this is One Piece, but you ain't finna take too many of them fucking headbutts. But at the same time, it's then that Big Mom calls upon Napoleon, Prometheus, and her new Thunder Spirit Hera, who are just now getting a look at her. And it's here that we find out that Big Mom, well, not find out, 'cause she's done this before. She's fused with Prometheus before, but it's here that we figure out that she can command all of her homies into combination attacks. So she's triple deadly. There are three spirits. And she unleashes a technique by the name of Macer Cannon, which goes right through Ulti. I don't know if she's dead, which she probably isn't, but still, that shit looks like it hurts. It pierces straight through her gullet, and then you can see a widespread explosion behind her. And even the Beast Pirates are surprised. And then that the three homies, cheer on their success. And the Beasts even go up to, well, not go up to Big Mom, they yell at Big Mom like, hey, we're supposed to be in alliance. Why are you doing that? Which Big Mom she doesn't even turn her head. She kind of glances, side eyes him, that's what she gets for her hurting Otama. So Usopp's just like, okay, this shit is insane, but we're alive, Lego. So Tom's starting to regain consciousness, and it's here that she sees that she starts calling for Komachio. But Usopp, the character, is like, look, man, we ain't got the time right now. We'll come back. We can't do this shit right now. But it's out of the corner of her eye that Nami notices Zeus, who's been watching from afar. And Nami even comments, wait a minute, but if that's Zeus, then who's that other lightning cloud? So we then get a little exchange from Prometheus and Hera. Prometheus, commenting like, hey, We make a really great team. We could have never done that attack with stupid Zeus. And then to which Hera replies that they shouldn't get full of themselves. She was only obeying Mama. But then Prometheus rebuts, no, it's because you were so in tune with me, right, Hera? And it's then that he goes on to state that, you're here because he asked Mama for a girlfriend. So this whole time, he hasn't been asking for a new partner. He's been asking for a girlfriend. But Hera quickly shoots him down, saying no. So then Zeus kind of comes out from the corner, calling out to Zeus and Prometheus. And he's starting to notice that he's being replaced. He starts crying as everybody's talking to Hera, saying it's nice to have some glamour around. And they're even saying that 3 of us would be unstoppable. So he then notices Nami noticing him. And even though Nami sees him, she kind of turns her nose up at him. Basically, because he went back to Big Mom after everything happened. And then Big Mom notices Zeus. She's like, oh, there you are. So Zeus is like, oh, Mama, sorry I'm late. Looks like we have a new member. We'll be so tough as a foursome now. And then Big Mom, yet again, grimace back on her face. Wrong, Zeus. I don't need you anymore. And then Prometheus cuts in. Yeah, you left Mama to die. How many times we screwed up? We're better off without you. It's then here that Big Mom goes over to Hera and tells her to eat Zeus. His soul will make her even stronger. And then she says gladly, and she goes over and starts biting on Zeus, saying thanks for the meal and devouring him alive. And here Zeus is crying and wailing and trying to apologize and ask her not to kill her. Not to kill him, excuse me. But then Big Mom says that would make him nothing but a soul thief. If you're truly sorry, you'll let her eat you and become newfound strength. And yet again, he's still wailing, asking her to save him, but Big Mom's having none of that. So then she, goes over to where Usopp is, saying, right, Otama. She then plucks Otama and says that this is going to be dangerous and she'll put her somewhere else. And she puts her, it looks like she puts her, to the side, tell her to stay right there. And she then tells her that, the Straw Hats are a bunch of wicked pirates. Which, from Big Mom's perspective, yeah, they would be. Not necessarily wicked, but they're her enemies. So, Tama being her friend, they should be her enemies as well. But as she runs after the Straw Hat Pirates, brandishing Napoleon, Otama says, hey, don't hurt them, they're my friends, but Big Mom's obviously not having it. And it's then that Zeus comes over and tells her that he's sorry for trying to kill her. And he then goes on to this big emotional spill saying that he's a coward, he couldn't disobey her, she was trying to save himself. And then Nami says that she doesn't care, that they'll never be friends. And he then goes on to say that they won't take him back, he's all alone in the world, they're trying to kill me. But it's fine if she doesn't forgive him, just watch. And it's then that he turns to his thundercloud form and tells her to run for safety, and that this will be his final act, and he wants to be remembered as a hero. And it's then that Big Mom literally squeezes the soul out of him. And she feeds what's left to Hera. And then, as this is happening, Nami is going on, and she summons the black balls that Zeus was eating, and she used to lure him out. And she tries to feed him to Zeus before Hera can eat him, but it's too late. And it's then that Hera begins to power up. And as Nami and Usopp are in horror of what's happening, Otama runs over and tries to pull them away. It's then that Big Mom's asks why she's running from her, and that she hates it when people leave her. And it's here that she says that she'll have to kill them. And they were pretty much screwed because she used a flaming Napoleon slash to attack them. But just as it's about to make contact, we see a giant robotic arm stop the sword cold. And it's there we hear it. Punk. Gibson. As Kid rushes in, face palming Big Mom to the ground. And all the Beast Pirates who are around are like, what? Now, Big Mom does get up, shaking off and be like, ugh, Kid. And And then here the kid tells him to get lost, that she's his. And Nami and them, they're crying with joy before they go ahead and retreat, I assume. It's here in the last part of the chapter that we cut back to the rooftop Skull Dome. We see Kaido back in his fully human form. The outcome was obvious. You gained a powerful weapon and let it go to your head, boy. Human beings don't give up hope. No, they can't give up hope. That's the problem. It's been a long time since I got worked up like this. I failed. I should have simply cut your head off and announced my victory to everyone. And in the next panel, we see Luffy falling from the flying Onigashima, as Kaido says, because now they'll keep believing that you're going to win, won't they? Chapter end. Next chapter hits May 30th. We're on a break next week. Alright, as far as the chapter goes, it was a good chapter. I'm kind of salty that Nami and them aren't going to get a fight with anybody, because looks like page 1's down for the count. Because it looks like he got hit with fucking Advanced Conquerors. And Ulti, as we saw here, bruh, she is not getting up after that. So it looks like Nami and them are going to keep scurrying away while Kid takes Big Mom on by himself. So, I did kind of want to see Nami fight. But, you know, with Big Mom there, it's kind of hard to justify, like, her letting, you know, her letting Ulti off the hook. So, I mean, that's just the thing. But as far as well, hold on, before I go there, Kid versus Big Mom, I'm expecting big things from Kid. Simply because out of all the supernovas, Kid is actually my favorite. I have this weird thing for magnetic power. Like magnetism is one of my favorite superpowers. So, and then on top of that, Kid's design is just fucking awesome. So, you know, he was always the one I was rooting for. And then when we found out he was a conqueror, it's like, okay, so he's supposed to be on par with Luffy. It looks like he still can't hurt her because, yet again, he facepalmed. He was able to knock her down, but she got right back up, and doesn't look like it did too much damage. But you got to give Kid credit. He came down here to fight her one-on-one. Even after Killer was, you know, he could have said, okay, let's take out Hawkins, and then let's go find Big Mom together. No, he was like, no, I'll go find her. You do what you got to do, Killer. So he's got something up his sleeve. Now, will he learn Advanced Conquerors or Riwo? Don't know. But I do know that he did this for a reason. So it might be about time that he's like, okay, let me fill out all the stops and let me call out my giant mech. Like, I think that's gonna be his ultimate move, like his version of Luffy's Gear 4. Like, his ultimate thing is gonna be him making a giant scrap metal skull mech to take on Big Mom in like some big ass kaiju battle. But yeah, and then the end of the chapter. And a lot of people are gonna be like, no man, Luffy should have kept going. See, the thing is, even I was saying that Luffy's on this level now, but you forget, Kaido's been on this level for decades. Luffy just got here, so it's not, I mean, I know Luffy's gonna get out. We all know it's like what happens with Crockett, what happened with Crocodile, what happened with NL, what happened with Rob Lucci. This has things that happen. Luffy will get knocked down, go have to, you know, get healed or get some help, come back up, and then finish the fight. We know how it's gonna happen. But as far as this point, it was still too early for him to really be fighting Kaido like that. I mean, but who knows what's gonna happen next? Because we got we got Kid versus Big Mom. Luffy's out for the count. Now, some people are saying that Yamato's gonna come up there and stall Kaido, so you know he's gonna you know do some damage to Kaido while Luffy's away, which probably is gonna happen. And then Luffy might come back riding Momonosuke, and there might be some moment there. But yeah. Also, I'm kind of dubious as to what Sanji's gonna do. I was hoping like for Sanji versus Jack. Well, actually, I was first hoping for Sanji versus Queen. Then I'm like, okay, that might not happen. It's gonna be Sanji versus Jack. But I'm thinking that, you know, maybe Nekomamushi and them are gonna go after Jack. But then, you know, Sanji's heading for the performance hall, which I think Queen's still there. I think Marco's running out of steam, so he might heal Zoro so him and Zoro can take on King. And then Sanji's gonna take on Queen. And I don't know what the hell Chopper's gonna do, because we still have Frankie versus the armored unit with Sasaki. We still have Jinbei versus Who's Who. It's just, there's a lot going on in this chapter, and I'm really hoping that we get enough time for everybody to get their moment. And then, you know, Robin and Brooke versus Black Maria. So there's that. But yeah, so got a lot to think about going into this next chapter. But we got 2 weeks before it comes out, so yet again, there's that. But also, yeah, just a good chapter. Everything's moving along. Not too many thoughts. Like I said, I'm disappointed that Nami and Usopp looks like they aren't gonna get one-on-ones. But hey, Oda's juggling a lot, and in order for him to be able to give some of the characters like Jinbei, Sanji, Zoro, and some of the others, like some big fights, some people gotta be cut. And honestly, if anybody's gotta get cut, it's not Sanji, it's Nami and Usopp. But hey, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Thank you so much. If you got this far, definitely hit that like button, hit subscribe if you want to see more, and hit that bell so you'll be notified when I post more. But yet again, this has been your boy, the D20, signing out. See ya.